me, Kelly, with Kelly Tennant and Associates, and we're back talking about employee retention strategies. And if you're just catching up with us, we have been talking about this for the last couple of weeks. And last week, we talked about 3 telltale signs that your employees are about to bolt. And we're going to continue this discussion and talk about the secret sauce strategies to retain your top talent. And I've identified 3 of those that we're going to talk about. So remember last week we talked about reduced engagement in terms of if we're noticing that our employees who were once very active and participating and sharing their opinions, if they've gone silent, if their lateness is increased, they're absent from work more, they're on the 3-hour Netflix bender during lunch, those types of things, employees voicing their dissatisfaction more regularly and in a little bit more of a combative manner, for lack of a better term. Those could be some potential signs that you may want to address with your employees. But also the ability to retain top talent maintains a healthy work culture, which really impacts employee morale, which trickles down to the customer and helps to improve the customer experience. So retention strategies are really important. And we're going to talk about 3 strategies that I've identified that you may want to implement, or you may want to make some tweaks to help your employee retention at your organization. And so what are those? One of those is enhancing job satisfaction, which enhances employee engagement. So I mentioned a few weeks back that one of the top 3 reasons, depending on which study you look at, that people leave an organization is for more opportunity. So professional progression or professional development paths are not just for managers or for higher leadership, but they're for everybody. So how can you create professional development opportunities for employees in your organizations to learn and grow their skill set, or to even upskill or reskill so that they can transition into other parts of an organization or other roles within your company? I think that's really important. And that's something that I believe should be really identified and put in place as part of your onboarding program. The other thing to look at is competitive compensation and benefits. I mentioned this a couple of weeks back, but I don't think as a work culture, and I'm speaking for the US because that's where I'm currently based, but I don't think that our work culture here has caught up to the demands of what the employees want out of their work life today. And perks and benefits that employees wanted 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 50 years ago, hypothetically, are not the same that the up and coming workforce wants today. So what is competitive today was not necessarily competitive yesterday, and vice versa, I think. Yeah. So those are some things to definitely think about. And along with that, and I think these all come into play in terms of creating a positive organizational culture. A positive culture, really, do you have a culture that really supports empathy, transparency, and psychological safety, which all really build trust in your leadership? So I talk about this in another blog post that I actually have on my website, and it's called Unlocking Trust in Leadership: The Power of Empathy, Trust, and Confidence. So you may want to check that out to get some more details and hear some more background on my thoughts about cultivating a positive organizational culture. But definitely, are we leading from a place of empathy, from a place where people can share ideas safely, and are we really transparent in our organization? So definitely some things to think about. Implementing these types of strategies, and again, these aren't the only retention strategies, but these are just 3 that I've chosen to talk about today, can really benefit your organization in a positive way. It can lower costs and have an overall better impact on your organization, which again speaks to our mission and our vision, where it just trickles down to the community, and those that are working in their community and making a positive contribution at work are happier, and they're making positive contributions in their local communities and within their home. So definitely some things to think about. So next week, we're going to talk about what is leadership's role and 3 swagger leadership moves that will help keep employee retention in check. So if you like this content, definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can subscribe to our newsletter at kellytenen.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook if you'd like to follow us there as well. Until next time, we'll see you soon.